What is up, guys? NCbassTV back at it again with another video, and I am in my favorite place in the world, favorite place to go shopping, and that is the F&S Field and Stream. And today I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. A lot of firsts here recently on the channel, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna see what I can get for the fall for $50. So getting you prepared for fall for $50 or less. I mean, it just depends, and that's the challenge, to see what we can get for $50 to prepare ourselves for fall. And it needs to be pretty much all we're gonna need for fall fishing, in my opinion. It's not everybody's opinion, my opinion. And so without further ado, let's get in here and let's get started. All right, guys, making our way down to the fishing section. Trying to get this done quick so I can get out to the pond or wherever I end up doing. I think I'm going to a pond, but get over here, trying to make it quick. And what I'm going to do is I say what I pick up is $5.20. I'm going to say $5, or if I pick it up as $5.85, I'm going to say $6. So just rounding up, making it a little bit easier than doing all the math on it, but it'll be around $50 getting you ready for fall. Either way, it's not a bad, if you want to just like say you're just starting fishing, and right now is when you're starting fishing, and fall's coming up. This is going to be what you're going to, like, what I feel like you could go buy for 50 or less and go catch fish right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk down these aisles. I got a few things in mind. So I'm not super familiar with these aisles here, but I'm going to start right here at this aisle, something that works all the time, and it's something that's super popular that I don't throw enough of, but when I do, I catch fish, and that is jigs. Whether it be your itsy bitsy, your small finesse jigs, which work really, really well. In my opinion, I'm always going to try to pick up something like, let's say, this black and blue. Black and blue is a color that works 24/7 all the time, and this would be like a smaller profile, or you can go bigger on this same color. This one right here, this itsy bitty, is marked down right now for $2.29. So we'll say $2 right there for that. And then if you wanted to get a bigger model jig, okay, like Strike King Pro model jig, it's a little bit bigger, you can do that. So you can get both these sizes, black and blue, and they'll work pretty much anywhere, and that's $3.29. So we'll take $2 and $3. That puts us at $5 for two jigs, and they're black and blue. Like I said, that black and blue you pretty much throw year round. And another thing is buzz baits. Right here beside the jigs, you can get these buzz baits. Don't get anything super fancy. You really don't need anything that fancy when it comes to the buzz bait. You need something that has a good action. Imitates a shad or something like that. You could go for this white sexy shad color right here, which is a little bit loud. I would go black and blue or just solid black if I was to pick. That's just my opinion. So say you go with this black and blue, that's $5 right there. Our total's at $11. All right, I had to go get us a basket, because I'm not gonna buy all this stuff because I already have it. But I'm trying to show you guys exactly what I would buy if I was just going out, didn't have anything for fall, and was just going to go buy some stuff. And one thing I noticed with the buzzbait that I just picked up, it actually, I don't know how well you guys can see, this one in particular already comes with a trailer hook on it, so that's pretty sweet. And that is the Strike King Banshee series, and these blades have a nice noise to them. I have a few of these. They work really, really well. You could even go a size smaller, but I like that size. It works good to catch big fish. Personal best was caught on one almost identical to this, over 8 pound bass was caught on this right here. So I believe in it. They do really well. And okay, so right beside that, the next thing that I would suggest picking up, I usually go chartreuse and white with a gold spoon, or with a gold and silver. I prefer a gold willow and then the silver Colorado, but you can change blades out all the time, and this is all dependent upon the color where you fish. And I mean, you could go over to the Banshee series of the Strike King, which are really, really good spinner baits for $2 less than the Booyahs, which are good, but I mean, you can get these, or you could even go the Jawbone series, which make good spinner baits for $3. So let's say you get you a black one, all black one right here, all black, and you get you I would go all black or chartreuse and white, or So all black or chartreuse and white with or even go something like this shad color right here. It all depends. If you got super clear water, something like this will probably do really well, or this white would do really well. But the darker your water is, the more you want to go towards the black or full chartreuse. I'm gonna pick this black up because I don't have a black, and I know it's gonna work well. I know it's gonna do really well. I'll actually pick up another chartreuse as well. So that's $6 for 2 spinner baits, and these will work. The chartreuse will work in even clear water. But if you got super clear water, I don't have that much clear water around where I fish. So if you do have clear water, something like this would do really well. Or so like a shad color almost, or a all white color would do really well. Like something like that right there. And then something that I throw religiously that I'm not gonna get any more of, I might, but I'm probably not gonna get any more of, is topwater frogs, because they work super well. Big topwater frogs work super well in the fall when these bass are feeding up for winter. And you got so many choices right here. You can get the Booyah with the $10, the Toad Runner series right here, or you could go cheaper, something like Savage Gear, which work well. Poppin' Frog got a Savage Gear. Since we're going affordable, since we're just looking at as far as something being affordable, I'm not gonna go as cheap as the Jawbone series and those. I don't really trust those so much. But Savage Gear, they do really. I mean, they're pretty good. It's for the money. I mean, they're really good. And they have a pretty good walking action on them as well. So I'll go ahead and pick up something like a fairly natural color. I'd probably go popping, something like this with a white belly on it. So right there, that's $5. Our total is sitting at $22 right now. So we still have plenty of money to spend, and we got a bunch of stuff that's going to work really well. I think we're at a pretty good start, and still have plenty of money to spend. And something that I throw pretty much year round. I noticed as I was walking up. Something that I would for sure suggest picking up for all times of the year, but for right now, something that I would put as a must-have would be shaky head. Let's see if I can find one that they don't have the kind that I throw here right now that I see anyways. Okay, these ain't that bad. These are pretty good. Okay, these are $3 by VMC, and shaky head. Just a stand-up shaky head, but you a finesse worm, curly tail worm, any kind of worm really, anything finesse, and it catches fish. So that's another thing. That's $3. Throw them in there. On to something that I throw a whole bunch, and that is square bills. I'm at Field and Stream. Usually I get my square bills from Academy, and I get the Academy brand, which is a little bit cheaper. But they have a bunch here. Let's see if I can find anything for as far as color, because you want to focus on the shad-like colors right now. And let's see, something like a sexy shad color out of this. This would be $6 right here, and this is it's a 3-foot dive. I mean, it's really nice. Pond fishing, this will work really well. Lake fishing, it'll work really well. I would typically go something like this color, maybe not that size, but that color, or the sexy shad color right here. And see, they don't have the brand that I typically throw here, but I mean, even with these, it'd be $6 if you bought you one of them, and that'll put you up to $31 roughly as far as what our budget is going. And this next bait will be something that you pretty much throw year round, and you don't have to have a certain brand. I don't care what anybody says. Yamamoto is fantastic. They work great. They're $6.29, which is a little bit expensive. They're marked down here. These are actually some of the cheapest that I've seen, so that's not bad here right now. But you can go Yum, you can go with Strike King, and it's all the same. I mean, I don't want to sound like it. They work great. These Yamamotos, they work fantastic. But I've caught just as many fish on these as I have these. These have great colors, great action, all that. They're fantastic. But realistically, you can come over here, you can get you some black and blues. These are $3 a bag. These are running $3 a bag. So you get you some black and blue, that's $3. You get you some green pumpkin. I'd probably just go ahead and say get you 2 colors. So you got your black and blue and your green pumpkin. That's $6. So after you get your two packs of Yum Dingers, which I have plenty, I don't need any more. That's going to put us up to roughly $37. Alright, one of the last baits I would suggest picking up, I found something I like, would be a jerk bait with a little bit of flash to it, nothing too crazy. But I think I might have found some over here that are a decent size. This is the Husky jerk right here. That's pretty good. It's a good size, catch a big fish, and so I just like the silvery color because they have a nice flash on it. It attracts fish. I don't throw jerk baits a whole bunch. When I do, it's something like this. I have plenty. I'm not gonna buy this. I'll put it in here. It's $7, so I can't remember exactly where we were at. I'm trying to think exactly where we were at. All right, so these are. I'm gonna end up going like $1 or $2 over, I think. But you need like a creature bait, something that you can punch down. Not really punch, but something you can Texas rig. Just something, a creature bait, any kind of creature bait really. But these work good. I've used them plenty of times. The D-bomb or the baby D-bomb. Buy missile baits right here, and you want to go. In my opinion, I would go something like natural, like a green pumpkin. Let's see if I can find a good color to go with. This watermelon red right here would do really well. And that's, like I said, these are $4, so I'm gonna go over like $1 or $2, I think. I have to go back and review the prices and everything. But as far as like what you gotta have for fall, I mean, I feel like pretty much nailed all your bases, and I'm pretty comfortable with everything that I picked up. Let's just take a look back in here. You got the missile bait we just picked up. You got your 2 different colors, yum dingers, that you can rig 4 or 5 different ways that will work really, really well for fall fishing. Alright, then we picked up the shaky head, which, you know, finesse, worms, any kind of worms that you have in your tackle box will work really well for these. Picked up that sexy shad square bill right here. Picked up the 2 different sizes of Strike King jigs, which obviously you can put a trailer on, which I didn't buy a trailer because I'm assuming that most people have trailers. But 2 black and blue, these colors work all the time, so that's a good color. We picked up the jerk bait, really nice silver color that'll work really, really well. We went cheaper on the Savage Gear Poppin' Frog, which really isn't like my top choice, but as far as affordable, it works well. It makes noise, it attracts fish, it does catch fish. Then I went with the Strike King Banshee series buzzbait with the trailer hook already on it out of black and blue. Caught my personal best on one almost just like this. Alright, and then we went with the 2 jawbone spinner baits with a black one and a chartreuse one. I think these will do really well in darker color, which is what I have around here. Like I said, if you have clear water, pick up something more like a white color or a shad color, and it'll do fine. But I think that'll be pretty much wrap it up. I think it'll end up right around $51 or $52, so I was pretty close. But I hope this helps you guys, because this is what I throw in the fall, and I've caught big fish in the fall. Not like my personal best in the fall, but I've caught big fish, nice fish. So I appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'm gonna do some more shopping because I have some more money to spend and I need some more stuff. So appreciate you guys checking it out. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Thank you guys so much.